These mugs are literally my favorite part about Christmas. My mom has an entire set of them, and it's like a well-known fact in my family that if you take the Vixen mug, I will kill you. Hey guys, and welcome to day 2 of the 12 days of Vlogmas, the 12 days of the year that I consecutively vlog every single day until Christmas Eve. Today's video has nothing to do with Christmas at all. So, have you guys heard about this whole Richard Branson space thing? A couple weeks ago, I was watching an interview that Ellen did with Ashton Kutcher, and she started to talk to him about the fact that he has bought a ticket on Richard Branson's space machine. So Ashton Kutcher started talking about it, and yes, he has bought a ticket on the first Virgin Galactic flight. This flight is predicted to happen next year. Now we'll go into more of the details about the whole Virgin Galactic spaceship scenario in a moment. First, let's talk about a couple of other celebrities that have already bought their ticket on this first galactic tourism adventure. Tom Hanks. What, he's going into space, y'all. Justin Bieber. Is he even old enough to buy a ticket for himself? Doesn't he need like parental consent or something? Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. The hottest couple is going into space. Leonardo DiCaprio. Dying in frozen waters and being shot in a pool wasn't enough for Leo. He's gonna go and die in space. And Katy Perry. Well, at least that one makes sense. We've all heard her sing E.T., y'all. So all of these celebrities have paid $250,000 for a ticket to be the first ones in space. Now, part of me gets the whole idea of wanting to be one of the first to travel in space tourism. I totally get that. But wouldn't you want to wait for a couple of like test drives first on these flights? The last time I sat down and researched this, it looked like this has not actually been even tested yet. They've built the actual spacecraft that will be going up into space, and they've tested its flying capabilities, but so far, it hasn't actually gone into space. Yeah, I just looked it up again. I'm pretty sure this hasn't flown into space yet. I mean, the spaceship in its testing did break the sound barrier, which was a pretty big thing, but still, I wouldn't hop on buying my ticket until I knew that this was actually gonna happen, and that I wasn't gonna die in the process. So let's step back for a moment and actually talk about the spaceship. I will say that as far as spaceships go, the spaceship looks pretty cool. From everything I've watched, this is basically how the spaceship works. It has like a main plane that gets it there, and then, so this is the plane, and then it's got 2 spaceships that once it gets high enough, it drops. Those 2 then have their engines start and fly up so that they're in the middle of the atmosphere and space, basically. So about 5 minutes you're in no gravity space. And then once you're done having your little space adventure, it brings you back down into the atmosphere where it reconnects with that initial plane. I feel like that's a lot of steps that I am not comfortable with. I do recommend that you guys Google some of the videos of the plane because it is very interesting, but I'm just gonna say it. I don't think I want to go into space. This brings me to my final thoughts and why I really made this video, because upon learning about this whole exploration mission, realized very clearly I have no desire to go into space. Unless I'm traveling in the TARDIS with the Doctor, I'm not going into space. And it beckons me to ask the question, am I alone in that? Is it weird that I have no desire to explore space at all? It makes me totally anxious just thinking about it. To be fair, I also used to have a really terrifying fear of heights, and while I'm better with that now, I still don't like heights. I hate planes, so if you think I'm going to like trust a rocket ship, I mean like that, I can't even see myself doing that in my foreseeable lifetime. Don't get me wrong from this video. Would I love other people to have the ability to travel into space? Absolutely. What do you guys think about this? I mean, the one word that comes to mind when I think about all of this is no. Leave it in the comments section below, as well as any other video ideas that you have for me this week, any topics, any questions that you might have. I gotta get going to work, not into space, because I think we've clarified I'm not going there. And I'll see you guys in my video tomorrow. Bye! Crazy. I just